Hello, Nick Berg here once again from Footwear Outfitters, and we're in part 2 of our Why Your Feet Hurt series. Okay, number 1, we kind of talked a little bit about fit and why that's important. Number 2, we're going to talk about proper support. Okay, meet George. Okay, this is a former employee who we didn't get along with. Just kidding. Okay, when you push down, when you take a step, the bone structure in your feet will press down. Of course, you can kind of see what's happening with the skeleton here. All right. So you'll notice as I push down, not only does the arch go down, but it actually kind of twists in a little bit too. All right. So there's a few bones that are key to proper support. Number 1, the navicular bone. Okay. Number 2, the talus. Alright, those 2 are the most important. Just for information, you've got your calcaneus on the back, that's the big bone in your heel. And then of course you've got the smaller bones in the front part of your foot. Okay, the key to stabilization is support on the navicular. Okay, so I'm going to hold the navicular bone in place. I'm going to press down. Okay, I'm putting quite a bit of force on this. And you'll notice, I slipped there, but you'll notice that entire foot structure staying together. Not only does it support the arch from moving forward, but most people don't realize that you have an arch in the middle of your foot as well. So you've got an arch that goes this way as well as this way. Okay? If you can hold the navicular bone in place, then you're going to fatigue less. Okay? If you take a step and the first thing your foot does is this all day long, you're going to fatigue quicker. Okay, and not only that, you're going to put sensations, or a lot of people will get burning sensations, in the front part of their foot or in the metatarsal part of the foot as well as right at the front of the heel. All right, so like I say, stabilization is truly key. In part 1, we showed you a diagram of a shape of foot, shapes of feet. In that diagram, we also show the flex point. And if your foot is bending where the shoe bends, a lot of times you'll notice that the contour of the foot follows the contour of the shoe. Sometimes you may bend properly, fits correct. You may still have a gap underneath your foot. Okay, that's where arch supports kind of come into play. We sell a number of different ones. This particular one is made by Superfeet. We do Atrex as well, and both of these insoles are, and there's others out there that you'll look at them, and for one, especially with this one, you'll notice that the arch support is sitting back further than logic says it should. Okay, most people think that the arch support should sit up in here. Okay, now if I go back to George for a second, looking at the flex and how the bone structure moves. You'll notice when I put that on the insole that the navicular bone is sitting right where the arch puts pressure. Okay? With Atrex, also with Superfeet. Okay? Like I say, there's other insoles out there. So if you can support the navicular bone, which is what these insoles are doing, then, like I say, you're going to fatigue less. Your feet are going to be much happier.